Hello and welcome to Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. We are your hosts, Vidas
and
We've been mastering secrets of organ playing for more than 20 years and sharing them on this blog since 2011.
On this show, which we create from our home in Vilnius, Lithuania, we strive to help you grow in every area of organ playing, including practice, technique, repertoire, sight reading, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, harmony, and many others.
Our hope is to help you become a complete musician, or what we call as total organist, a program which we have created to help you reach your dreams faster than you would do on your own.
If you are new here, we invite you to subscribe to receive free updates of this blog at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
And now let's go to the podcast for today. Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Usha.
Let's start episode 422 of Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. This question was sent by May, and she writes, "Thank you, Vidas, for sending me this video. I didn't have a chance to watch it yet. The harmony course is challenging enough for me. It's like a brain exercise. With the SD transposing sequences, I have to first figure out what key it lands on at a major third interval. Then which key is its subdominant and which key is its dominant. I took a long time before I could run through each of the 6 sequences from C major, A minor, B flat major and G minor 3 times without making mistakes. Today, I just finished watching the week 7 video. I think I have to postpone the sight reading course until after I finished with the harmony course, hopefully in 6 weeks. Otherwise, I would not have time to prepare for the music in Lent. Actually, how much time we should be spending each day to work on these exercises in order to accomplish the improvement you expect? I guess I can use the pedals with the week 7 exercises. Perhaps I should say I have to use pedals for the bass because it's impossible to reach all 4 notes by hands only in many cases. Thanks again for your advice." So, Sham, how much time should people spend with harmony?
I don't know how much time do we have and what our final goal is.
It depends.
Yes, it depends.
Well, if you look at your students at school, for example, how much time do they spend and how much time you would like them to spend?
Well, it depends on the person. For some, for example, who have a good working tempo, we don't need to do any extra work at home. We can manage everything to do in class. So we have classes twice every week. So about 2 hours per week.
Right, 2 hours per week. That's about 20 minutes per day. 15 to 20 minutes a day.
About that. But of course, people are different. For some, it takes a lot of time.
I would say minimum time would be 15 minutes. That would make sense, right?
Yes. And don't feel that you have to polish like each exercise. It's not, a piece of music that you are going to perform for a recital or a mass or church service. So basically it develops your musical thinking and builds up understanding how the music is constructed.
And each exercise that you master will lead to a new horizons right? It helps to discover something new in later exercises.
That's right. So don't try, to perfect them.
Mm-hmm. It's like inside reading. I don't think people should spend too much time on one particular piece if their goal is to sight read. Or with pedal exercises too, playing arpeggios and scales with pedals. It's enough to do this 15 minutes a day and just move on to the next thing that you need to do, right? Because time is limited for everyone. It's better to perfect something that is useful, practical, than a pedal scale, for example. Because you can come back to it tomorrow, to the same scale.
That's right.
So the same is with harmony exercises, I would say, too. Osha says it right. What about improvisation? If people are spending time with improvisation, do you think they should repeatedly polish the same thing over and over?
Well, then it probably won't be improvisation.
Mm-hmm.
If you will polish the same thing over and over again, it will be like memorization. And it's good in some sense because when you internalize it and can use it easily on the spot. But again, I don't think, you need to play it like 100 times over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about it? Because you are a master of improvisation.
Probably not a master, but I do improvise. Try to improvise every day. Even before we sat down to record this conversation, we played with Osha our organ duets, which we are preparing for our upcoming trip to the French Alps. But afterwards, I improvised on Genevan Psalm 42, which in German chorale setting would be Schmücke dich, the same melody. I like this collection, Genevan Psalms. They're very suitable for improvising. And in my case, when I do this at home, I can use it as a basic exercise, like note against note counterpoint. And I played it twice. One was for the right hand, when the tune was placed in the soprano, and another time was in the left hand when the tune was placed in the bass, and then the other voice had to supply the counterpoint. And that's it. I didn't work on improving, polishing, and otherwise perfecting the setting. So it took me maybe 4 minutes, entire exercise, because maybe I could later do another exercise, another tune. So the same is with May, for example, or other people who are doing harmony and even improvisation. It's better to move on to the next exercise once you have the basic foundational understanding of it, rather than memorizing it, I would say.
True. I think you are very right.
Mm-hmm. There is so much to learn, and in the music, you will discover something new every day, and simply we will not have enough time to do everything. So just enjoy whatever time you have on the organ, and try to spend no less than 15 minutes a day to see some kind of results. The results might vary, right? Your mileage might vary, as the car dealers would say to you. It depends how you drive, right? Where you drive, things like that. So the same is with organ playing. Depends on what was your starting point, right? Did you have anything prior to organ study? Did you play keyboard before or not? Is it your first instrument or not? how early or late in life or not, whatever musical challenges have you overcome, maybe talent also plays the role here too, right?
Yes, I think everything is
Connected.
That's right.
But probably we should tell people that they shouldn't get discouraged if something goes really slowly for them. And if they, for example, see me doing, the same exercise without mistakes in one try, they shouldn't be discouraged and say, "Oh, I will never play like Vidas." Right? It's not the goal to play like Vidas. It's the goal to play like
you.
Like you.
Better version of you.
Yeah. Today better than yesterday.
That's right.
And sometimes this progress doesn't feel with every day, right? We need to take a step back every few weeks maybe to see the bigger picture. Only then we can see how much we are improving, probably. Right, Osha?
Yes.
Thank you guys for listening. This was Vidas.
And Osha.
And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.
This blog is supported by Total Organist, the most comprehensive organ training program online, where you will find courses for every area of organ playing, including technique, practice, sight reading, repertoire playing, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory and harmony, with hundreds of scores and thousands of exercises. Here is what some of the students are saying.
Hugh writes, "The sight reading course has helped me tremendously. Thank you very much for your SS courses and all your help."
Robert writes, "I found the fingerings, registration ideas and general comments to be excellent."
John writes, "I have found your download very helpful. It was really excellent. I have watched some of your teaching videos, and when I read your instructions, I tried to imagine you were teaching me. You may feel disappointed that I am 2-3 days behind, but I am a slow learner, and I have committed to taking the time to get it right, as you say. But the other night my wife commented that she had never heard me play such a detailed melody in the left hand so well. My left hand is generally poor."
Robert writes, "It has been a great pleasure in my life of having discovered your courses and material as well as the YouTube work of recordings. You have a calm and pleasant way of teaching."
Ron writes, "Hi Vidas and Osha, thank you guys. What a wonderful response to my email note to you. You've got me right, and I feel you understand my level of playing. Yes, at home and lucky that I have an organ for that reason. I am paying attention to this, and I am going to try this haha no longer secret model. Yes, and I love Cesar Frank too. What is very nice about your blog podcast is that Osha and Vidas are like a Socratic dialogue, and by bouncing things off of each other, so much more information comes out and is expressed. Your comments contain a wealth of information and understanding. I really appreciate this. It is very inspiring and will keep us moving forward."
Would you like to receive the same or even better results that our students are getting? If so, join them at organduo.lt/total-organist. And of course, you will get the first month free too. You can cancel anytime.
Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to receive free updates of this blog, make sure you do that at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video, how to master any organ composition, and 10-day organ playing mini course.
This was Vidas
and Osha from Secrets of Organ Playing.
And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.